All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. All right, this is your brother Yeshaya with my special guest, the Collab. What's up, man? Yeah, going for a little walk, and this is just gonna be a video about health, man. Doing a response ever since the elder brother had went through his situation, and then apostles, the bishops, and the elder brothers, and brothers went up and blessed him, which is a very beautiful thing. All right, but that's the Lord showing us something. Is what I was getting from it, and yeah, right now I'm going on a walk, and usually, to be honest, we really have gifts through the Spirit. Like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has really blessed us with gifts through the Spirit. And one of my gifts is health and the herbs. I've always been into the herbs ever since I was little, but it just amplified once the Lord brought me in this beautiful knowledge. And yeah, I just want to touch on that, man. Just how the elder brother was going into. We need to be fully available for the Lord. All right. Now, when certain of us come into this thing, we think we just eat everything because, we got the Rachak Dash on us, and spirits say that, the scriptures say that, we will eat poison and live. But that doesn't mean you just go down a bottle of cyanide and expect to live. That's not how the Lord works. That means that there's some action, there's some works that needs to be done. There's some protocols that need to be instituted in your daily life. All right, which is exercise. Okay, you have to keep the body moving, man. The body needs to move for the kidneys to flush, okay, and for everything to function. And the first, they say that physical health is basically 70% diet and 30% physical health, or I forgot how it goes, or 80-20, one of them. But yeah, we have to be at our physical capacity, our top physical capacity, to the best of our ability, to serve the Lord. And that means going on a certain fast from certain things. All right, if you got a bread demon, a Doritos demon, inside Joe. But you got anything like that, and the Lord will show you. Okay, like me myself. Quick testimony, a couple months back, I was drinking too much, but I was still exercising, still running, still drinking water. My diet was the best, but I was in decent health, even though I was really drinking too hard. And I got kidney stones, man. And if for y'all that don't know about kidney stones, man, that is one of the most excruciating pains that you can go through. And I didn't know what it was, because when I was going through it, that was my first time actually going through it, So I just sat there and bared the pain for a couple hours, and it was excruciating, and I just had to go to the hospital, man. And they told me I had kidney stones, and that was the first time in my life. Don't get me wrong, I went through certain things for the Lord, health-wise, but shit, not like that. Well, the other scare I had, it was bad too, but them kidney stones was a doozy. But anyway, yeah, we definitely, and brothers are more experienced. I've been going on, 30-day fast from liquor, 60-day fast from liquor, and cut it stuff out. But yeah, I done cut a lot of shit out. Yeah, better get blue, man. Yeah, I done cut a lot of shit out. But next week I'm starting the journey, and I implore brothers to come on in with me. If you're hearing this video, man, I'm going on basically a kidney cleanse, basically a whole body cleanse, man. All right, and I'm gonna take y'all along with certain things I do. Right now, I made some okra water, which has a bevy of benefits. And our first time taking it is tomorrow, and I'll probably do a video on it. But yeah, and I also got my first watermelon of the day, of the summer. which I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna cut that guy open tomorrow. Well, I already cut it up and everything, so I'm gonna get into that later. And yeah, man, lemon water, man, especially with brothers with kidney problems. Drink lemon water. And I did videos like this, but squeeze a couple lemons in some water, let it sit overnight. As soon as you get up, fill a cup of it, of that lemon water, all right? And that's just basics. You can go lemon, cucumber water. You can go lemon, cucumber, mint water, all right? Shit, sometimes Jake don't even drink regular water when they get up, you know? But the Lord really is holding us to a high regard because, we're out here, we're representing Him. We're representing Yahweh Shai and everything. So we can't be, subject to the diets of this world. We can't be subject to, the overindulgence of this world. And that can come from drinking. That can come from, overeating. All right, because Jake likes bread. Jake likes the dainties like the Elder Kazak say. Slakia. The Elder Spirit when Levi says, Zahab. And that's a beautiful brother. I get a lot of my points from him too. Elder Apostle Har. All right, I'm about to start making tinctures. Purchased the book that Elder Ramlab told us to, The Modern Health or whatnot. So yeah, I'm getting it together, man, And when you're feeling good and when you're feeling on point, man, them demons have a hard time getting a hold of you, man. All right, you're thinking clearer. You're bringing out certain points that you never thought you would bring out through the Spirit, because once your body, your vessel is as clean as possible, that allows the Lord to pour into you more, so He can share certain things with you, because you don't have those demons occupying your flesh or occupying your body, and to where, there's no room for the Lord to really pour into you how He needs to. All right. And this is not medical information. I'm not a doctor. I never even tried to go to medical. This is personal information. I'm just sharing some thoughts. But yeah, and I'm an avid runner. I've gotten up to running 7Ks without stopping, which is five miles. But you don't want to overdo it, because sometimes you have to do a split to where you're walking, because our joints, especially running on this concrete, I don't really like running on treadmills like that. But teach his own. I do it sometimes if the weather's inclement, or just to switch up the monotony, just to switch it up, just so I don't get bored with working out. I'll go to a treadmill. I actually have a treadmill. I haven't put it up yet. But yeah, health is wealth, man. And it makes you feel more better, especially when you're in Babylon the Great. Okay, it's all about protecting your mental health. A part of protecting your mental health and actually, adding things that's conducive to your mental health. This is a good little shade spot. Actually doing things that's conducive to your mental health, all right, is things like this: taking a walk, seeing nature, exercising. Because the dopamine that you get from exercising, oh man, there's nothing that a synthetic product could do. And what I mean by that is getting that dopamine from alcohol, which that's not good because it's a depressant. We don't smoke weed, so we don't have to worry about that. I know brothers do sometimes indulge in edibles. Gotta watch that too. Everything is lawful, but everything is not expedient. But yeah, I'm just excited for this journey, man. And what really got me to this point was not first and foremost the brother's testimony, because that scared the shit out of me, man. I ain't gonna lie, and that can happen to any one of us, man. And he was diligent, on fire, and I guess the Lord had to sit him down for a little bit, But man, it's very scary, and I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do on this end, cutting out alcohol, doing whatever, man, because the time is nigh. The Lord is on his way back, and when shit hits the fan, You're not going to have any alcohol. You're not going to have any of these outside things, man. And we don't know if we're going to be on the run. You know, and brothers talk about spiritual power. Hey, you think the Lord is going to give a fat... I'm not saying that. I know brothers have health problems, but like you think you're going to give it to somebody that just ain't never did nothing? And part of that spiritual power is going to be having confidence and working toward it, being as healthy as you can. I ain't saying be, because the scriptures also talk about, scriptures mention that, you know, physical exercise profiteth little, because the spirit is the top thing that matters, that profits. If your spirit is flourishing, health is good and fine, but it ties into it as well. It's just like you know, how the Lord does everything for us to get. All right, He does things in the physical, which has spiritual connotations or whatnot. You know. So yeah, man. Like I said, I'm going on this journey, this cleanse. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the Lord is gonna do for me, for I can bring, you know, whatever my lot is in the truth to full fruition, man. And I hope brothers do the same, because, man, you don't want to end up in them hospitals, just like the elder was saying. You end up in them hospitals, man. Them hospitals are dark, they're demonic. The smell of death lingers, man. It's just a bad, yeah, man. It's the worst. And like I said earlier, when I was going through my thing, I tried my hardest not to go to the hospital, man. I was sitting there in excruciating pain, down in the tears, and I just had to break down and go, man. But Lord willing, you know, nothing ever happens like that again. You know, just stay on. Stay on our health. You know, because the Lord, you know, He wants us to be healthy, man. That's why we have a dietary law. You know, follow these commandments and live, Jake. You know. So that's it. I'm gonna end it with that. Lord, it was edifying and exhorting to anybody that needed it. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Raha Akwadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.